MEI Statistics Minor, Bivariate Data 3, Lines of Regression. This is the final video, 3.6, Relationships between Lines of Regression. So we recall this is what the formula book tells us, and I'm particularly going to focus on the form of the two equations. Y minus y bar is b times x minus x bar. X minus x bar is b dash times y minus y bar. So if we recall our pure maths to do with straight lines, we used to use a formula which is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. And that ensured that the line passed through the point x1, y1. Similarly, this has been set up so that it passes through the point x bar, y bar. And similarly, this one has also been set up to go through the point x bar, y bar. So if we've got a set of data with our two regression lines there, the point where they meet is x bar, y bar. Sometimes it can be confusing over which regression line we want to use. Remember that we're only going to have two regression lines when we're dealing with random on random data. So if we're asked to find the regression line of k on W, a good way of thinking about it is rather than on, is from. Find the line of regression of k from W. In other words, we want to find the value of k from the value of W. And so our equation will be of the form k equals a plus bw. So if we've got raw data in our table, we want the first value to be the w, the second one to be k. We then insert it into our calculator and find the regression line. If we had summary statistics, well, find the line of regression of k on W. It says it right there. It tells you exactly which one to use. So that is not a problem. If we're using the first formula, we make k equal to y and we make w equal to x, or vice versa if we're using the second formula. If, on the other hand, you are asked to use regression to estimate the mean of k for a specific value of w, well, that automatically says we're trying to estimate k, so we want k equals some function of w, and we know that's going to be of the form k equals a plus bw. So for raw data, again, we want w in the first column and k in the second, and then pop it in your calculator. For summary statistics, if we know we want something of the form k equals a plus bw, we simply need to look at the form here. The k is clearly doing the job of y there, and the w is doing the job of x, or vice versa in the second formula. That's the final video on Bivariate Data 3, Lines of Regression.